Hello, mic test. So the score is 1-0 in favor of Aund FC. Aund FC have found lead early on. This is the first half. Now the goal and to find an equalizer just doesn't convert from Mama's boys. Saivir, long distance pass. A difficult one for Ajay. There will be a kick in now. This is Bevan. He's got to be careful with the pass because Ajay is right in front of him. Ganguly. Darwin off target. Sean Bob is playing as the forward player. Lyo is the goalkeeper for Mama's boys. Saivir, meanwhile, default role to continue to be the goalkeeper. Ganguly turns. Good gap found. Lyo through the gap. A triangle formed between them. A long distance pass on the sideways. Across the field. Ganguly receives. Underneath the gap. Sean Bob off target. A good touch flick, but since it goes out of play area, it's a kick in. Shubham. Rimant. Saivir muscles it in. That didn't seem like a foul contact between anybody, but there is a 50-50 contact. To the raise of the foot sole, the referee feels this is a free kick. Here's a strike. Ganguly blocks it. Here's the cross. Sahil. Nice on shot. On target. Is denied by Bevan over there. Nikhil slips. He gets himself back up very quick. The turn is off target. Thought he was trying to cross it in with the left. It wasn't easy since he just got his pace control and balance back. Saivir. Leg on by everybody. Lyo. Since Ghansham was approaching. Flat pass. Sean Bob protects the ball. Turns. Saivir. This one's on target, but easy for the goalkeeper, who is preemptively positioned on the goal post. Saivir. Headed out by Darwin. Sean Bob tries to keep it in play. Unsuccessful there. Saivir. And Saivir tries one. There is a deflecting touch attempted by Ajay. Ganguly and Lyo get into argument. Who's marking him? Ajay, his flick would have been magical for the second attempt, for the second goal. Crossed by Bevan, blocked. And Sham, the candidate who blocks it. Corner kick. Today's match day is being played at PMC in Ascend Arena. And this is the final regular season match. After this, we'll have Elite 6. So there will be a short break. We don't know how much the duration of that break will be, but we are certain that Elite 6 will be given some rest, some rejuvenation time, and will continue with PCMC from Monday or whenever it is. So today's match day is very decisive with regard to the table final position for the Elite 6 in PMC. Half-time score 1-0, Aund FC in lead. The goal was scored by Sahil. The halftime break is done, and we'll be seeing the start of the second half very soon. Start of the second half, started off by the team in lead, Aund FC, 1-0 ahead. It goes off target. Goal kick. Lyo. Pass played on the right wing, Darwin chops, but Rimant good reactions to get the ball back in. Ghansham has played a ball by Akshay. Rimant stands his ground, the foul is won. Bevan, the push from behind results in a free kick to the opponent. Saivir. Saivir, this has gone out. Nikhil. A heavy touch, wasn't it? Kick in. Veer. Inside the D-box, the chance is there. Ghanshyam doesn't touch the ball, neither does Ajay. Saivir. He's creating a lot of chances from D-box to D-box. Lyo. Nikhil. Nikhil Narayan slams one. Off target it goes. So goal kick to Saivir and team. This one's inside the D-box too. Nobody present unlike the previous occasion. Push around after the ball, is it? So free kick to Mama's boys. Lyo moves away. Ganguly is free. Ganguly tries off target. They didn't slam it properly, did he? It felt like it hit the toe joint. The big toe joint is from where the shot went. The connection. Goal kick. Darwin. Sean Bob. Ganguly. That's good one too. Narayan, can he twist it? Ball in the play at the very least. Ghanshyam continuously being behind him. Applying a lot of pressure. Not allowing him to turn. Ghanshyam almost a turnabout, and now Aund FC take over. Rimant moving on the right. He has played a close range pass, but they are too close to each other. Darwin. Ganguly. Nikhil Narayan. Nikhil Narayan trying to move inside. He really wants to triple in. And Bevan asked if he could have played to him so that he could cross it in. Nikhil argues he is intentionally given the space. The angle is not good. The on-field communication. Lyo. Lyo slams one. He was trying to aim it towards Nikhil's legs. And Akshay is going to have a word with the referee due to the contact which was off the ball. Aund FC doing what they can. What is necessary needs to be done. Lyo. Ganguly. Ganguly tries one. There is nobody on the second post. Sean Bob was centrally positioned. Perhaps he is in charge of drawing the attention of the defenders. As a decoy, he might be acting. Saivir, this is a good ball. Headed out by Bevan. You can always count on Ajay for the scoring part. He has appeared late into the season for Aund FC, but he has certainly made a lot of impact. Corner kick. Poor handling by Lyo. We do have the corner kick played at the back. Shubham, this is one-on-one for Ajay. Can he swing? He's not able to find the chance. And now Sahil. Even though he went down on the ground, he got a header touch. But this is Mama's boys on the break. Counter-attack. Sahil comes in. Sahil did a great job of getting in the way of Nikhil Narayan and the ball. That's a very good justification asked by Nikhil, but it's just what happened. Ganguly gets in the way in time. We have pink skies, no rains, green coat at Ascend Arena in Baner. And the match day has only begun. The final one before Elite 6 at PMC. As for PCMC, there's a lot of matches remaining. Lyo. Sean Bob holds his turn, is not there with the ball. Akshay continuously being the man marking Sean Bob. Darwin. Lyo carefully gets away past Ajay. Bevan not ready to accelerate, is he? The pass had decent velocity. The header effort, not bad. Goes off target, however, from Ajay's forehead. Darwin doesn't control and Akshay doesn't either. Corner kick conceded. So Mama's boys, they're still in the search of that equalizer. Read in by Akshay. That has crossed the line. Akshay tried his best to keep the ball in play. Ganguly. This can be Sean Bob, but Saivir stands his ground. The save is made, even though it was supposedly a through ball by Ganguly. Lyo. Ganguly. This is Lyo now. And this was chance for Darwin. Goal kick. Saivir. This time it's more to the left, this goal kick. Akshay. Remant. Foul by Remant. Raised the foot too high. Or maybe it was the foot sole. Either of those two. And Sean Bob with a chance. Saivir. Brilliant save. Just very good. Saivir wants to throw this to Ajay. Headed out. Darwin is shouldered, but Rivant still gets a foot to the ball from some kind of angle. Sean Bob, Nikhil Narayan, it's on target. Saivir rebound. It's still not over. Nikhil going. Ajay had the final pitch. Ganguly. That was supposedly Remant with the block. Slow ball trajectory and not on goal. Sean Bob. Lyo. Put out by Sahil. He could have certainly slammed it towards the goal directly if he wanted to. Bevan. Nick spread in. Shubham with the left foot. Is this going on the goal? So close. The second one could have been there, but Shubham used his left foot. It's an understandable statement for Mama's boys. Sean Bob not given the room. Very good from Sahil. Has been doing quite a bit, especially in the absence of Gaikwad. Ajay, Sahil, Sai, too much. They've shown how better they have evolved considering the 2025 version of this squad. And now Nikhil uses his left. It's close. Target. Saivir to take the goal kick. Aund FC have a chance. They have a shot at the Elite Six. And with this 1-0, they certainly might. Maybe the goal difference isn't in favor. Here's the tackle from Bevan. But you can certainly do what you can. The play shall be paused. Here's the strike. Ganguly blocks it partially. It tears across his foot. So corner kick. Aund FC want to try and take it quickly, but now they pace it down. Shubham tackled over. Is this the break Mama's boys have been looking for? Nikhil Narayan continues the advantage play. Sean Bob turns. Sean Bob looking for the gap. It's given to an opponent. Shubham. Very good dribbling. Still going. That could have been Ajay's ball. But then it wasn't easy to read for what was the tangled effect on the ball between the two players. Now 1v1, Ajay moves it in and it's easy after he drops the shoulders. 2 goals to none. Good shoulder drop technique to find a way from the right. Lyo, he stood frozen, helpless. That's going to be 2-0 to Aund FC. Mama's boys, they are not just having the good season as they did in the last year. You can also see the squad depth is just not there. Substitution players not available. There's going to be a review check for this goal. We'll find out. what is going to be the final whistle before this goal went in. Squad depth can certainly cause a lot of issues, especially in the second half of the season. And the second half of the season matters even more because certain things, a half picture of the points table is clear, but the mystery remains until the final match, the final whistle of it. Review underway between these two teams for the second goal. Now all eyes on the referee. What kind of whistle is going to go up? Center of attention. Mr. Ravi loves the eyes which are looking upon him. And a word of discussion once with the official on the other side, and then we'll see what's the final verdict. There is no second goal for Round FC. Who would have found the insurance and the relief out of it? Ganguly. So it's 1-0. Sean Bob squares it. There is nobody there. Darwin was far out to the right. He expected a pass being played to him. This came in as a through ball. You're supposed to be in two places. So best to be in the midpoint of it. But of course, as an attacker, you have the frontal movement, which helps. The backward movement doesn't exactly help the purpose of team. Ganguly gets a foot to the ball. Corner kick. Played in. Ganguly reads. Ganguly toe pokes it away. So this is gone out. Goal kick. Sai Veer. Good curvature. Let gone by Layo. But let's just say if anybody gets a touch in there, that's decently dangerous. Especially coming from Mount FC to Mama's boys. Mount FC, they are such a jack of trades team. They have pulled off quite the upsets in this season, just like RASF and Akatsuki. They have been able to keep up with some tough opponents, some favorites. And they haven't exactly dominated the game, but 1-0, it still does the job. Shubham. He's been getting better last season. He didn't have a lot of impact, but this season he's just been so much better. Attempt from the left foot. Dusted off. Darwin continues the dribble. Now a pass at the back to Ganguly. This is Ganguly, who's looking for an opening. Nikhil Narayan. Pass played at the back to Ganguly. Layo. Layo tries one. Rebounded off. Remant. But Ganguly stands in the way. Tall as a wall. Shubham. Oh, that's Sahil whom the ball was played. And now this is Shubham. Shubham off target. And that's it for Round FC. One goal will do it. 3 points to them with a clean sheet. Even though the second goal doesn't stand, there is still a sense of celebration among them. 1-0 at full time. Round FC take the win. This is a very important fixture for Panna boys, who are in the blue and Strix in the black. Now the skies are enshrouded with couple of dark clouds, and the final game for Panna boys up against Strix. They need a win. A draw is just not good enough. They have had too many draws. Some of them just escaping out of the whole situation at the table. A win is a must result for Panna boys to continue their march towards the Elite Six. Strix, meanwhile, bottom of the table. If they can pull off one great upset and they can stop the defending champions, that would certainly be something phenomenal, and they'll leave their mark, their impact. Even though they may not make it to Elite Six, they can drag the foot of Panna boys and hold them from reaching there. This game is about to start very soon. We'll see about the kickoff. 1-2 substitutes available for Panna boys. As for Strix, not a lot of backup available on the substitution part. Let's see how the game goes. This is about to be kickoff time. Panna boys, with too many draws, they are in that position where they still need the win in the final game too. And they were almost on the verge of not getting that 1 point yesterday with that 3-all. Perhaps one of the best games played in this season against Durga boys. Here's the start. Strix are in the black, Panna boys are in the blue. Preetham headed down. The header couldn't be given to Bhavesh. Preetham. Outfield pass to Nikhil Padwar. Gandhi. Tight angle. He's chosen to keep the ball in play. That's very good. Bhavekar. A foul by Dhingra. Nikhil Padwar. Watch out for the off the ball movement. And there is an attempt. It grazes the outer post, the one behind the goal line, which means this goal, it doesn't count. The attempt doesn't even hit the side post. Preetham Idnani. That's poor handling, but he gets the ball poked out. Not the best grip on the ball, but he got the job done. Bhavesh. That was played to Varun, and Nikhil Padwar runs onward. Padwar taken care of while he tried a shot. So corner kick conceded. Gopal Bhandari hands the ball over to Padwar. A good stop by Gopal Bhandari. Time and energy being the important resources for everyone playing this game. There's a lot of it left in the tank. Nal. He had an amazing performance yesterday against Durga boys. Nal. Touches of impact. Preetham. Gopal Bhandari. Nal. Nal very clean, and now he finds Gautam, but the pass is short with power. And the angle is obviously not favorable for Gautam to swing directly. Padwar. Padwar. Repelled with the left foot now from Gandhi. And another time repelled by Dhingra. It was a corner kick pointed by the referee. Corner kick retake is allowed, but not a side kick retake. That's part of the rules. Pritham. Pritham. Gandhi. The goal is empty, but Nal blocks it. Here's a strike. It's on target. Pritham saves it. Good awareness. That looked dangerously close. Coming from Dhingra, wasn't it? And here's the tackle from Gopal Bhandari. Chance here with the toe poke. It's off target, but that's not bad from Bhavesh. Pritham. A quick start. The height is quite a lot with the ball played. Kitto. After repositioning the ball, Gopal Bhandari. Here's the pass in the midfield. Gandhi. Dispossessed. Toe poke. And there is a corner kick one. So Strix showing signs of fighting. Ankit. There is a deflection. It's not a handball. The referee confirms it. Hits the hip of Nal as per the appeal from Strix. Clearance. That's going to be a kick in. Panna boys, very communicative, unlike Strix, who have already done the discussion within the huddle made with the team before the kickoff. Afterwards, they are not having a lot of communication. Only Kitto and Gopal Bhandari mentioning and guiding. Pritham. Padwar. Padwar's pass. It's difficult to control, but Gautam does it anyway. 1-on-1. One defender to go up against. Tackle works from Nal, who is very patient. He's got a great gift of matching the timing of the tackles. He may not be the fastest player, but he is technically so absolutely one of the best. And you saw his impact yesterday. He's made less appearances this season for Panna boys. But when his usual crew doesn't do it, Nal outperforms. Tackle works. Padwar. Clearance. This is going out. So goal kick. Goal kick to Panna boys. Still about half duration left in the first half. Padwar turns. He doesn't prefer using his left, and there's that tackle from Gopal Bhandari, which is good. Here's the pass to Varun, off target. So goal kick. Couple of shots going off target from Strix, but let's consider the ones which were on target. Pritham saves one. Padwar swings one with the left. Corner kick achieved. Gautam. That was close to being on target. If only Gautam, he was comfortable using his left in that situation. And he has not used his right foot all that bad. That was the closest Panna boys were to a goal. Pritham. Bhavesh. Back up. And toe poked away by Dhingra. By Ankit rather. That was Ankit. Pritham. There is a bounce on the ball. So he's not very comfortable shooting. Padwar. With the left. Bhavekar. Gautam. An opening. And this was chance for Gandhi while Kitto wasn't there on the near post. But he was forced to run a lot. He was forced to cover quite a lot of distance. Varun loses the ball. Ankit. Rick. Gautam. Appeals from Panna boys for the contact play between Bhavesh and Gautam. But Gautam won the header. He was pushed around, not allowed to head this comfortably. That's the main reason why the appeal went up. Ankit. Free kick to Strix. Wall assignment for Panna boys, and the sound of the whistle. The usage of arms can be tedious to spot for the referees. Here's the pass, Kitto. This is very close to being on target. A tactic that Panna boys used once to score an important goal using Gandhi. That's being used over there by Varun, who was behind the goalpost. Padua, shoulder to the ball. Rick. He has simply cleared it. Preetham. Gautam. Preetham Idnani. Nal. Preetham. Nal. This is completely off target. It's unlikely to go in the goal post. Kitto. Deep ball. Preetham. Padwar. Gopal Bhandari. Handball appeals have been affirmed. It did touch the arm of Gopal Bhandari just around the D-box area. Bhavekar substitutes out. Dhiren makes his way back in. Now Dhiren is a left-footed player, and I do believe they'll set him up on the right side of the field. From there, he can get an inside foot touch if the ball is played to him. Nal. I suppose it was the better option to play to Dhiren, but the substitution situation isn't something every Panna boys player on the field was aware about. Preetham. Padwar. And now chance for Varun to turn. He has given this ball to Bhavesh. Padwar. Off target from Padwar. He did beat Rick on the dribble touch. Kitto. Dhiren. This is going towards Bhavesh. Gautam tackles. He uses his length to his advantage. Nal. Higher ball possession from Panna boys and higher shooting rate, but most of them have been off target. Couple of them in the early stages of the first half, they did result in a corner kick, but not anymore. As for Strix, they have some good attempts, such as the free kick, even though it went off target, and the one toe poke which was attempted by Bhavesh. That's the whole shooting range in this game, and couple of them which did went off target, or which were supposedly just clearing touches from Rick and teammates. Rick. Kitto. This is gone out. This is going to be a kick in. Wanted to force a goal kick, Kitto. He has ended up seeing the ball touch the rope. Preetham. That's a decent ball. Dhiren. Padwar. Padwar could have done a 1-2 with Dhiren, who was asking for the ball. The potential for that movement. Nal. Great angle. Good block. And headed outwards by Strix. Varun. Varun, good turn. Dhiren just gets himself in between the ball and the player. Touch to the ball by Rick. Rick stands his ground. Gandhi went down. It's only a kick in favor for Panna boys. Preetham. And this can be the ball stolen. Preetham's pass is not very appropriate. Gautam taken care of with a chop to the right. But Strix don't have any intention of attacking. Kitto. One deep ball. Pritham completely catches it. Gandhi. Padwar. Gopal Bhandari is down on the ground, but he's still played into. And that is the end of the first half, which was short because the teams playing took their time for the team huddle. No goals between them. 0-0. Start of the second half is about to be on. Vital attainment for the goal is something that both the teams are trying to get. Goal kick as Nal shoots it out. So first shot of the second half, it's completely off target. Bhavesh underconfident with the penetrating touch. He did get the ball, but afterwards he was hesitant to have it up against Nal and Padwar who were around him. Pritham. Padwar. And that is good from Rick. The ball is stuck in his feet. I feel like the ball needs to be on ground. Rick, it was involuntary. The ball just stuck to his foot. So two people in the wall. A free kick of very much high importance. Dhiren. Dhiren. It's a good pass, but Gandhi didn't time the finish. It's inaccurate. Properly played to Gandhi, who is an expert at that angle. Kitto. It's a good goal kick. Gautam involved with a bit of pushing. Pritham. Dhiren. Padwar. The 1-2 attempted by Padwar is just very easy to read. And there is a penetrating touch. Good shielding by Bhavesh, by Varun rather. Run down by Gopal Bhandari doesn't work. 3-on-2. Padwar, he is not positioned properly. Composure is required by both the teams. Good header swing by Bhavesh. He doesn't find the ball, however. Dhiren. Free kick. Dhiren. Nal. Kitto saves it anyway, so that's hats off to him. Great presence, great focus in the game. Unfortunately, that save isn't going to count because of a retake. But let's just say good warm-up routine, and now it's rebounded off the side post. And Rick saves it while Kitto was beaten. Utterly good defending. Gautam. And Kitto saves it. Such good awareness. Now this time the save stands. Goal kick. Kitto. Laces untied by Kitto. I mean, he didn't untie them himself. They just happened to go out. This can be a good picture. Still a goalless draw. The time is resumed. Pritham. No touch, no goal. Nal, that's dangerously inside the D box, and out it goes. Padua off target from him. Goal kick. Kitto. This is out towards to the left wing. I suppose his teammates can understand that he is not given a very easy goal kick routine from the opponents. Padua. Gandhi. Gandhi onto the other side. This is Dhiren. Pritham. Dhiren. Today, Strix are playing a great game. Gopal Bhandari escapes away from Padua. He has a chance at the goal. He could have played it to Bhavesh too. Selfish. And off target. Pritham. This is Pritham. Gopal Bhandari and Nikhil Padua. A great off the ball duel. Padua. Gautam. That's good from Gopal Bhandari. Pritham. That was Gandhi, but today he misses the ball. Kitto. He couldn't have made the save, but he didn't require to because Gandhi missed the ball. An escalating sequence as we see Gandhi hit the target. Kitto saves it, but this time Gandhi misses the ball. So he doesn't find target. He doesn't even find the ball. Kitto doesn't have to make that save. Consequences. Dhiren. Gopal Bhandari, good tackle. Gopal Bhandari still. Corner kick one. That's very good from Strix. The defending champions and the favourites on a defensive stature. Should be turned over to a goal kick because it's a corner kick. Gautam. Rick. Very well done by Rick. He could have had a softer touch and then cleared it for the second time. Nal with the left. That was amazing from Kitto. Great save. Corner kick. Dhiren. Pritham. Dhiren. Pritham. Shifting to the right, Gautam. Gautam! He slammed it into Padua. Gandhi. Difficult ball to take under control, but now Dhiren looking onto the other side. It's well done by Varun. Even though it's a goalless draw, it's offense versus defense. Panna boys versus Strix. And still 0-all. Nullified ball. Off target from Tej. He can dream of it to be on target, but he has just cleared the ball practically. Gopal Bhandari slams it home. Strix, if they can bow out of this tournament, they would love to take down the champions with them. Pritham. Padwar. Nal. Very clean from Nal. And Nal's toe poke is off target. He's gotten a good dribble, but afterwards the shot completely off. Kitto. to Tej. Header. Padua. It's punched out by Kitto. Loose ball. Going the way of Panna boys. On the kick in part. Pritham. 4-5 minutes of time. And clearance from Varun. I mean, he could have aimed it at the goal. Let's talk about that with the left. If he can swerve it, because Pritham is close to the half line. Possibilities and potential. Null. And it's out. Kitto. Well done. Gautam. Dhiren. Pritham. Dhiren. All attention on the ball. But the off the ball movement from Panna boys. It's what Strix need to track. Padwar. Gautam. Padwar. Turn strike. This is Gopal Bhandari stopping it while Kitto is not in position to make the save. The bottom strike on the bottom corner. Great contributions by Gopal Bhandari, Rick and Kitto. Let's not forget about the main man to beat. Gandhi. 50-50. Final touch from Ankit. Gopal Bhandari has done a great job of marking Nikhil Padwar in almost the entire game. Pritham. Nal. No opening. Pritham. Dhiren. And this is Gautam. Dhiren, the 1-2 didn't happen of all days today. This is gone out, but Kitto, he'll happily take this goal kick, which has so much pressure out of Dhiren. Gopal Bhandari pierces in past Padwar and gets the ball. Strix. Lose the ball. Tej was down on the ground. Gandhi ran into him. And the appeals from Strix. How is this a foul when Tej is down himself? Entanglement. A voluntary one. Padwar. Chance, but this is Kitto, who is doing a great job playing a different game. And now it's off target. It's gone out. Corner kick, but still no goal. That flickering touch from Gopal Bhandari ensured that the topo from Nal doesn't go on target. Great defense. Pritham. Dhiren. This is going out for a corner kick. Man marking being the name of the game for Strix. About 2 minutes time remaining. Padwar blocked. Gautam has this behind Tej. Gopal Bhandari. It's going to Pritham. Padwar. Rick. Nal. This is Padwar. And Gandhi taken care of. Gopal Bhandari, natural defending position. Corner kick. Nal. Nal tries, not on target. About a minute's time remaining. Another goal kick which is probably kept in play. It stays in play. Dhingra, tight angle. He could have played the pass to Ankit. Strix. What good ball from Kitto. And that was indeed what they needed to be in. Dhingra kept it in play. Dhingra still. Chance. Oh my goodness. Strix up against the champions. Panna boys wrote off from the script of Elite 6. A nutmeg finish on the half volley. They have the goal that they need. Panna boys, they will not be getting even a single point out of this. Kitto. Foul on Bhandari as Padwar retaliates, who had no ball advantage. Free kick. Gopal Bhandari might clear it. Dhiren. Dhiren curves it. Padwar tries. Kitto steps out of the D box. Pritham. Nal. One last ditch effort, is it? Gandhi dispossessed. This is Dhingra, shoulder to shoulder. Pritham with the onward approach of Varun. Gandhi. Gandhi. Kitto. The confusion between Gautam and Padwar. The black jersey squad of Strix is taking down the champions with them. They do not care about their position on the table. They'll happily hold on to the foot of Panna boys and they might not make it. No points out of this fixture. Strix. The final day is something glorious for them. The first loss dished out in Elite Premier League to Panna boys in this season and it's done by Strix. Do not underestimate the team at the bottom of the table. 1-0, Strix take the 3 points and this can be the man of the match performance to Kitto. Like I don't have notepads or stats, otherwise I would have not said that. First half begins between O Block and Aztecs. Aztecs in the tint yellow and O Block in the blue and white. Here's the pass. Neeraj Mane couldn't keep the ball for long. He wanted to. Nirav Pillai. Sean. Korani. This has gone out. Decent amount of pressure is applied on O Block by Aztecs. The big upset is completed by Strix in the previous game. 1-0. Almost 15 to 10% ball possession and they make it. Header from RD. This has gone out. Goal kick. Sandesh. Tries a turning cross. He is not able to find it past the first obstacle, which is Gaurav Korani and RD. The two. One of them at the touch. Corner kick. Grabbed easily by Sean Zagade. Looking for Nigadezi. And it's put out by Manish, who is the tallest player on the field in this given moment. It's going to be very difficult for the header balls, which is something Aztecs do go up as a strategy, as a game plan. With the jump from Sujal and the extension of the arms and the jumping header from Manish, the potential for header balls is just very less. If that is something going as a discussion or as a game plan inhibited by Aztecs, they certainly need to play the low ground gameplay underneath the leg. That was good. RD clears it. Manish maintains the shoulder against Nigde. Manish. It's predictable. And this is going out as a goal kick. Sujal. Shoulder to the ball by Sandesh. Nirav Pillai. Trouble controlling the ball. It's gone to Neeraj Mane, who tries a toe poke with his right. He's not very comfortable with his left. Barely have seen him use it. Nigde, after stopping the pass from RD, but the tackle is phenomenal by Nigde, who overrides his mistake. Pillai. That's too much ball keeping from him. And the punishment was about to be there from Sandesh. He has seen the ball be struck into a defender. Nirav Pillai, bad place to dribble the ball in or shield. It's right in the central area in front of the D box. Sean Zagade. Neeraj Mane. Sandesh. Clearance. That's done with the left foot. Manish to Sujal. This has gone out. Corner kick. It stands. Fingertips involved. Sean Zagade, he can just raise his arm and touch the crossbar. He can prevent it. But then the ball is coming at high speed, high velocity. Roshan. Neeraj Mane doesn't reach. He really wanted to cut off that pass. And he slipped. Or maybe he stretched. Roshan. Sujal. Sujal. He's not got a proper touch. Sujal and Roshan run into each other. Both the players focused on the ball. Sujal. That was attempted towards Jordan, I suppose. RD. Amle. Amle just runs into the player. Oh, it's Sid actually, not Amle. That's Sid. Amle is absent is what it looks like. Only the presence of a single player on the substitution part, whereas for Roblox there's about 2 players. This is Roshan. Sujal. Fouled by Nigde. He did not get the ball. Got the player first. He may have ball contact afterwards, but that doesn't matter. Neeraj Mane. And there is the pinball effect between the 2 players, RD and Neeraj Mane. Suffocation at the back by Aztecs. Very good dribble. Sid continues to propel forward. Nigde. This wasn't a good pass. This wasn't a good cross. Lacking power. And Nirav Pillai. It's a good read by Manish, who intercepts it while standing. Jersey pull by Neeraj Mane is going to be a big warning. Yellow card pulled out. The ball has been kicked, so that's added touches of bad manners by Neeraj Mane. The yellow card stands. Neeraj Mane shouts at his teammates with regard to the man marking. Here's the free kick. There's a slicing touch. The ball goes out. Corner kick. Sujal saved it. Sid. Nirav Pillai. Until the header from Roshan. Neeraj Mane. Toe poked away. Sid wasn't ready to get this ball under control. It just travelled past him. Sujal. Here's the corner kick due to Gaurav Korani. Roshan did not find the target. He could have slammed it on the near post, but he felt like the defender would get in the way. That header from Nigre goes out. It's good technique. The way he drops down his neck and upper back, lower back from where the power is generated for the header. RD flying up in the air as he denies this ball from Manish. That could have been the touch from Maddie. It's stopped by Sean Zagade. So this is Neeraj Mane on the corner kick part. Taken under control by RD. Sid. Nirav Pillai. This is bottom corner attempted by Nirav Pillai. Corner kick due to Sujal repelling the ball. Good save. Nirav. Shot from Gaurav Korani. Finds the foot of Maddie. Sean Zagade tries one. And that's Rushi, maybe warming up for his next game. Getting a save out against his fellow teammates. Nirav Pillai. RD. And this is Sujal, who's blocked the cross. Counter attack. Neeraj Mane has a shot, but Gaurav Korani barely any space given by him as he gets down on one of his knees. Roshan. Gaurav Korani. Sean Zagade, this is troublesome. And saved by Sean Zagade due to the lacking force on the ball from Neeraj Mane's output. Corner kick. Both the goalkeepers have done a good job, but Sujal had to do the difficult saves. Sean Zagade, meanwhile, he has a lot of defenders at the back. Oblak having the higher attack rate. The number of attacks from them are more. Manish. On the aerial parts, it's easier for the squad of Oblak to get the defending done. Touch at the top. Pratt is gone out. This is Pratt. Neeraj Mane. Put forward towards a running Nigre. He shields the ball for a moment. The 360 is right at the goal line. And the goal line smiles as the ball crosses it. Neeraj Mane. This can be opening for Pratt. Sean Zagade down on the ground, but it's Gaurav Korani as well as Sid. Sujal out of the D box. Great save. Good of him to close down the angle. He makes sure the ball doesn't have enough space to travel into. A point blank save. Trouble at the midfield for Neeraj Mane, who is down on the ground. That was very good from Sid, who filled in while Sean Zagade was beaten with that cross. So the way Aztecs are covering up for each other, that's very good. Out. थोड़ा सा राइट लाइन प्लीज. The technical timeout comes to an end, and there is a free kick. Sean Zagade, headed forward by Neeraj Mane. हाँ एक बार ऋषभ बोला. अरे वो जर्सी पे दिख रहा नहीं है ना, छोटा लिखा है नाम. हाँ मैं भी मजे लूंगा ना तुम्हारे. खेलो खेलो. Sean Zagade. Neeraj, he is back on his feet, and he has a yellow card up early in the first half because of the jersey pull and the ball kick. Now there's Neerav, who's moving. He's playing as the right back. That's strange because he usually loves to play attack, but maybe because he has RD and Nikide playing at the up front, he's going to continue to supply, occasionally be the player who gets a pass at the back and use that for his shooting range. He already has a shot on target, which Sujal repelled. Gaurav Korani. Sean Zagade. Nigade. Heavy effort to keep the ball in play. Neeraj Mane takes over. Manish. That's a decent cross. Repelled out by Sean Zagade. Palms it. Goal kick. We're close to the end of the first half. About a minute's time remaining. Roshan. RD. He's given it back to the opponent. Strange. Sid. Big contribution by him to block that cross. Otherwise, a vulnerable Sean Zagade would have conceded, and that would be bad for Aztecs. As for Roblox, since they have the higher ball possession, Sujal, he keeps on getting the momentum. Don't get me wrong, he does have the capacity to pull off consecutive saves. His recovery state is very quick. Recovery duration after making one save. That is very important in the six-a-side format of football. Jordan through the gap, and the swing misses from Manish. End of the first half. No goals witnessed in this game. Today's match day has been lackluster of goal scoring, but this is all the more glory to the goalkeepers. Half-time score 0-0. The whistle is out for the half-time to come to an end. The half-time break, rather. And this is the start of the second half. Play underway. Neerav Pillai playing as the CDM. Roshan through the gap. An easy pass for Neeraj Mane, wasn't it? Very difficult. Outer step used by Sean to kick that ball forward. Gaurav Korani, good effort. He has ran into the nets of Ascend Arena after kicking that ball out. Gaurav Korani. Sujal attempts to turn. It's a pass at the back. Sujal. Roshan. And Roshan tries one. Sean Zagre, good eyesight. He has never lost the focus on the ball. Palms the ball away. The trajectory did look like it was on target. Toe poked out by RD. Neeraj Mane. Corner kick. Neeraj Mane requests his teammates to move. Sean Zagade, another palm to the ball. Nicely done by Nigre. That's very clean. Very smooth. Keeps on rolling. The cross is blocked by Sujal, however. Neerav Pillai fails to get the flick touch. RD stretches out. He's given it to Neerav Pillai and now RD has a chance. Gaurav Korani. Blocked by Neeraj. Sid's pass on the side volley. It's gone out with the touch of Pratt. Kick in. Inviting some trouble, Sid. RD fouled off by Neeraj Mane, who really needs to be careful. He has a yellow card already. This is a harmless foul, however. Only slightly on the acceleration against RD. Decent header attempted here by Sid, but he misses the ball. He has not found the ball touch by his hair or by his head. Sujal. Roshan. Neeraj Mane. He wants an angle with his right foot. Sujal. Neeraj Mane. Neeraj Mane evades one. Still has the ball but stuck at his back. So he's not able to get the pass out or the shot as he intended. Neeraj Mane. Sujal. And Sujal tries. It's a touch from Sid. Going in as the deflection that O-Block wanted. Sujal will be rewarded this goal. The screening effect did not allow Sean Zagare to react. How unfortunate, as the deflection turns out to be even worse. Roshan. Sujal Gaikwad. A goal and a clean sheet is how he stands. Sandesh. Neeraj Mane. Neeraj Mane down on the ground. I think he will continue to be lying on the floor. There's barely any contact by RD. Let's talk about that. So the importance of the game, aka time, drawing away from Aztecs. Drop ball about to be given to Aztecs. The time was paused by the referee. So the resource that is required by Aztecs to make a comeback potentially. It's still there and running. Jordan with the ball bouncing off him. Gaurav Korani. Sean Zagade gets the ball with some height towards Nirav Pillai. Foul by Nirav Pillai. Did not have the ball. Oh, it's not a foul. It's a kick in. Sujal. Curvature to the ball. Jordan. The drive for Jordan. He really wanted to get the nutmeg dribble, didn't he? Nirav Pillai to Sean. Gaurav Korani to Sean rather. And now Nirav Pillai. Given a pass by Sean. They're changing the position so much, Aztecs. Especially Nirav Pillai. Nasir is playing as the right back. And Gaurav Korani marking Jordan playing as the left back. Sujal. He'll happily keep the ball away. RD forced to run towards the goalkeeper from the opposition. Loft ball. This is going out. Goal kick. Aztecs ball on the goal kick. Nigde. Sid. Gaurav Korani. Maybe he has opening on the left wing if he lifts the ball up. Sean. That's decent. A good strike by the goalkeeper who wants to get things leveled out. Sean Zagade. Decent ball attempted towards RD this time by Sean Zagade, but however it's repelled. Oblak. They are going to defend now. This team loves the 1-0. On target. Sujal. Deep ball. It's going out. Goal kick. Sean. Manish. And he's missed out on the header part. Gaurav Korani runs into Sujal. Gaurav Korani did not commit to the challenge. That's very good of him. But Sujal appeals anyway. Something that you every day see in football. Sean Zagade. Leg dragged by Sean. And this is stretched by Roshan to get the ball out. RD. Very confident. The ball was hit by RD. So after the ball struck foot contact between him and Sandesh. It's still a foul on RD, isn't it? Because he won the ball. Gaurav Korani. Sean Zagade. So that's going to be a kick in for Aztecs. Only for a moment's notice. The referee was in the field. Not something that you see every day in six-a-side games. They always stay at the sideline because they don't want to cause the crowding to be more football traffic. Goal kick. Gaurav Korani. Sean Zagade. RD. This is not played properly. Ball weight. It was too much. So Sean Zagade and Nirav Pillai watched the ball as if the expectation was for the ball to be played to Gaurav Korani. Mistake. Neeraj Mane, toe poke. Sean Zagade takes it in and pushes it forward with his palm. Manish wins the tackle. Sandesh goes for the strike. Nirav Pillai ready to get the ball out while standing still. Great retaliation while his goalkeeper was vulnerably out of space. Aditya didn't find the header touch as he wanted to. Line foul finally. First line foul for today. Roshan at the back to Sujal. Ball in the D box aimed by Sujal. Roshan has a touch out of his head. Involuntary. Nirav Pillai. Gaurav Korani. A bit gripping, isn't it? The ball. Sean Zagade forced to clear the ball. When your first touch isn't proper, it can cause not just problems for you, it can cause some problems for your teammates too. An example of what we just saw moments ago, as Sean Zagade was forced to clear because Gaurav Korani had excessive friction on the ball. Now there's the kick in. Aztecs still seeking that equalizer. Sid sees the ball get smashed into Roshan and out. Roshan through his legs. That's surprisingly defiant of him. Maybe he wasn't ready. And he was standing with his foot flat on the ground. That's the only plausible explanation to it. Lofted pass. Nirav Pillai. Off target. Sujal. Lob pass. Sean Zagade grabs it. Deep ball played in. Nigde. Does he get the header today? No. Roshan. Good counter header. Oblak still have the lead. 1-0. And chance here, but off target. So Sid doesn't find target. Sid has shot it out. Goal kick. Sujal. The ball was staying in play after that bounce, but Aztecs, they let it go. Corner kick. Kick in. Sid not realizing what the opponent is up to. This is a repetitive strategy of Oblak to play the ball into a defender of the opponents. Sujal. That was close. Sandesh certainly had a chance and Sean Zagade saves it. Even though it wasn't on target, he is glad to deny a second one which is potentially there. Sandesh had the better chance thanks to Sujal who created this ball. Off target strike, goal kick. Good positioning by Nigde to receive this ball. Turn about. Nigde wasn't allowed the turn thanks to Roshan's resistance. Free kick one. Not something intentional from Roshan. It's just that Nigde was in high pace of acceleration. Nigde. Header. Not timed well. Nigde tries to keep the ball in play. Jumps over the shot from Aditya. Sean. That's off target. And that's the end of the game. Oblak have made it to the Elite Six. They roar with celebration. The cost of making it to Elite Six. A deflected goal. Something that is fruitfully done by Sujal Gaikwad. Let's head into the next game, which will be played in Akatsuki of PMC. And this is Amigos ex Clásicos, who are on a spree of games. A lot of goals scored in their fixture and consecutive wins racked up by them. You can see a lot of sense of improvement in this season. The teams that were not heavily contested or considered heavy favorites in 2025, they have made the name for themselves in 2026. You have Oblock making it just a moment ago. They got that 1-0 victory. And last season wasn't as good with regard to the position on the table, but this season they have simply made their name in Elite 6. We have a couple of teams, the favorites such as Panna Boys or even Jets, who were positioned 1-2. Mama's Boys being third place last season. They haven't seen the Elite 6 this season. Jets and Mama's Boys, the story for them ended quite early. But Panna Boys, a last game, last minute effort from Strix. Now this is what Elite Premier League offers. Now let's focus on another team which might make it to the Elite 6. This is Amigos Ex Clásicos in the white and orange, and Akatsuki in the red and black, or more of black and red because the red is faded. Young squad, last season they played under the team name of Zeus FC. This is Ayam. Deep ball. Nice header jump from Pranil, but it's too much. Adi. You have some consistent faces regularly, such as Ayam in the goal post, as is Rushi for either squad. And this is Rugwed trying across. Blocked very well. A strike attempted here by Mane, who has been making a name for himself and his team. Corner kick one. Repelled out by Ayam. Another one from Mane on target. You can see he's very accurate. Pranil. Pranil, the cross is good. The tap-in attempt was nice from Riker, but Rushi reacts. A reactionary save by Rushi. It was struck slowly or at a moderate pace by Riker. Neil Sudarshan. Tanav. Ayam. This has gone out. Kick in. But Akatsuki have one shot on target and two shots on target by Mane, by Amigos Ex Clásicos. I mean, accuracy is not lacking at all. Let's just go with that. Adi, poor ball control. Bad touch. Put up in the air. Neil Sudarshan wants this ball. Doesn't get it. Shola. But now the rebound is going to Neil. Sudarshan. Seeing no opening, he plays the pass behind. Pranil. Neil. The ball was high-paced. Good loft pass. And charge with the left. Mane. That pass was certainly a nice through ball. And first shot off target for Mane. He didn't get the connection properly. Headed forward by Vinay. This match is predicted and expected to have very less fouls because both the teams, they play a technical game. Vinay. Mane. He couldn't position himself up there. But it's more on Vinay's pass weight. Far too much. Ayam. Tanav. Chola. Chance for Neil to run forward. He 360s his way back into acceleration. Tackle. This is clean. It's not until the sound of the whistle. Ayam. You have Aryan playing on the right back position. Pranil. Pranil tries one. Rushi. Falling save. Neil Sudarshan. Tanav. It's gone out. Very evenly matched, aren't they? Both the teams. I would shooting edge to Mane and the dribbling edge to Neil. That's all for the attacking power. The through ball potential is certainly there from Shola, Rugwed and Vinay. And as is from finishing out of Pranil, Riker. Riker pretty much a roundabout player. Defense, attack, he does it all. He just doesn't enjoy dribbling much. Pranil, A couple of turns later, very good pass. Neil still moving. Neil looking for the gap. Deep ball. Rushi grabs it, moves forward. He wants to be the part of attack, but Neil Sudarshan snaps the ball back to himself. Dispossessed back by Rushi. Give and take. Returned by the team, and this was about to be a goal, but Aya, very lucky. Side post hit. Neil Sudarshan focused on the attack. Left-footed attempt. It's Rushi saving it. High speed, high stakes. Corner kick to Akatsuki. Neil Sudarshan. It's gone out. Poor corner kick. Error. Aryan. After being shouldered off by Rugwed. So corner kick to Amigos ex Clásicos. There can be more upsets today. There certainly is room for that. Today has been one of the low scoring games with regard to goals. Neil Sudarshan, very smooth, still keeps on going. Here's the pass by Neil. Chance. He tries a stretch from Rugwed, repels it, and Mane has a chance. But the defending is good from Tanav and Aryan. Tanav. It was almost Mane's ball for the taking. Riker and Mane get into a ball duel. Tanav. Aryan. Neil Sudarshan. And through the legs. How does he do it, man? Keeps on running. Pranil. After the ball dribbling stops for Neil. Very crafty from Pranil. A standing tackle with confidence. Without an error. And clean. You just enjoy football so much when it's clean. Now Rushi, the rebound. Mane lets it go. Corner kick. Vinay. Neil Sudarshan. Neil Sudarshan still. It's Rushi blocking it. He makes sure the corner kick doesn't happen. Very good from Rugwed. He tried to get the repulsion touch on the drag back acceleration. The feint was nice. Just the ball weight on the feint. Rushi. Always glad to do this trick. And that's a good save by Ayam. I don't know if it was on target or not, but nonetheless. Rushi meanwhile displayed yesterday a very good devious trick as a goalkeeper. The fake pickup of the ball. Let's call it that. Rushi. It's good! That was a wonderful ball by Rushi. How does Mane or Rugwed not convert it or even have an attempt? Neil Sudarshan. A steal attempted here by Mane. Mane's pass, cut short. Riker keeps on moving. And that's on target. Rushi saves it. This can go on the top corner by Aryan, but it goes out. The ball is going slowly. And I am on the edge of the D box. Very good. So I am, who was standing on the edge of the D box. The ball was thrown away. There will be a VAR check for the potential ball tossed, resulting in a handball. Better footwork and better awareness required if this foul stands from Ayam. I don't think this is going to be a yellow card because he had the ball handled. He simply threw away by being outside the D box is the only check we need on. Nil still. All eyes and ears on the referees because they are about to give their final verdict of whatever the technical situation was. And the technical situation stands. No foul made by Ayam on the tossing part. I say this confidently now because I saw him not make the error because I have a very good angle of view. Kick in. Now this is Mane. Back to the game. It did ruin some momentum out of the game which was going at high pace. But the players were standing still for about 1-2 minutes. Mane. This is good from Ayam. Neil. I can say one thing about Akatsuki. They have quite the dribblers. They have quite the ball control candidates. Everyone just controls the ball very smoothly. No errors on that part. And here comes the Pranil. Running from right. Just strides taken at the distance to try and get it up against Rushi. He made sure he doesn't make the foul as well because it is, of course, a contact which can happen at high speeds. Rushi. That's not very well done, Adi. Second time the mistake. Once he did it on the controlling part and this time a simple pass. He is seeming to play under more and more pressure. Rushi might let it go. Goal kick. This is Rushi. Deep ball. Only outward. Riker. Riker's pass is there to Pranil. And this is Neil Sudarshan. Neil Sudarshan once again with the left. How does he get it successfully executed 3 times in a row? One step or chop into a left-footed cross. And you can call it a shot on target as well. Because the way he does it, it feels very good. Gone out. Goal kick. Pranil waiting for the pass. Neil not given the room. And the tackle was good from Mane. So that's the matchup that I've been waiting for. Mane and Neil. Finally a duel between the two. Good stretch by Mane. He tackles the ball, but Pranil still keeps on rolling. Pranil. This has gone away from his range. Mane. Very smart Mane. But now Riker. Composed and careful. Adi's touch. Once again, not there. Deep ball. Pranil. Retreating header. Chance here and top corner fetched in by Shola. That's assisted by Mane and scored by Shola. 1-0. An amazing top corner netted in. It looked awkward on the shooting part because he used his right while the ball was coming from left. But that's a great goal, great accuracy. Ayam punches it away. He's outside the D-box is the appeal, but referee says play on. And this is a chance for Aryan. Rushi. Neil has a touch. That feint from Neil kind of got Tanav away. The part where he was intending to approach the ball. Ayam. Deep ball. Adi. I don't know if he had a shoulder to the ball or header, but he gets it out. Aryan. With that single goal. Pranil. Wait. This is good. A nutmeg strike with low power. So I was saying with this one goal from Shola, Amigos ex Clásicos, they're setting their eyes and sights on Elite 6. Chance from the right, Rugved. Kept in play. Tackle works from Tanav. The end of the first half is here. Amigos ex Clásicos, they have one more game later. They will try to get the full 3 points out of this. A loss certainly means they are close to exit the Elite 6 race. But there's a lot of time remaining. 1.5 games left to play. Half time, 1-0. Amigos ex Clásicos in lead. A good corner kick execution is how they found the goal. So this is the start of the second half between Amigos ex Clásicos and Akatsuki. And Amigos ex Clásicos have the lead. Mane. Rushi. Mane. This is Rushi. Rushi now, shaping up to shoot maybe. There's the pass on the wing. This is good. Vinay gets it away. Chance here with the left. The toe poke is nice. And Rugwe denied because of Ayam's presence. Very good of him to lift his left leg while he was off balance. A single leg in the air and the other one to ground him. Good point blank save. Corner kick to the team in lead. Shola. Great pass. Atharomane. That's very good from Shola. Outclasses everybody on the ball trajectory which was played. And Mane is the only one with the timing necessary for the second post tap in. 2-0 to Amigos. They are looking very good. The corner kick taking technique is just nice. Nice strike, but the save is better. Centrally struck. Easier for Ayam to make the save in this occasion. And now chance for Mane, who was running for it. Shola and Mane. This time the coordination doesn't work. But both the goals have been scored from corner kicks. So let's talk about being dexterous. A chance here of target. Riker with his left over the crossbar. Rushi, he was down on the ground. Certainly vulnerable on the top portion of the goalpost. Chop to the left and the shot off target with Rugwe's left. Goal kick. Ayam headed out. So a goal kick. Akatsuki down by 2 goals. This is going out. Overshot by Ayam. He's tried his best to make the saves. Corner kicks were just so elusive. Shola. I thought he could control this ball. He certainly had the chance to get one extra touch with his chest. While continuation of the drop down. Rugwed. Tanav. Shoulder to shoulder contact. Move first side. And the ball was played on to the central side. Or proportionately to the second post as well. It's not worked out between Rugwed and Mane like it did yesterday. Toe poke, long ball. Mane has kept the ball in play and a good dribble. Here's the cross. Ayam repels it. I'm not sure why Mane needs to justify it with words when it's visible for his teammates that it wasn't easy to control the ball, which was in high pace. You lose more energy by talking. That's maybe not the case for every player, but for most, but for some. Rushi. Good ball, but Pranil gets a touch. Mane pump fakes the fact that he's approaching the ball, so Tanav ends up getting a touch, which he didn't intend it to. Didn't intend to. Rushi. Rugwed. Mane asked for it and Mane from the tightest of angles still gets it. He is so good. Ambition to get into the elite league, to get into the elite 6. It's Mane and Amigos Clásicos find themselves at a 3-0. Akatsuki, they underestimated this potential. Rugwe even called out for Mane's name. So even though the coordination didn't work between them at the previous occasion, this time you see what great sense of awareness and synergy they have. Out of reach for Riker. This is Adi. Rushi. Given to Rugwed. No handball and Rugwed runs. He has slipped down a bit but he has poked it forward. Neil Doesn't get the ball. And there's a 50-50, so Neil gets the block done. Corner kick. A patient squad of Akatsuki. They don't have any attacks in the second half. Riker. But it's away from him. Mane pushed around. Foul given. The referee waited for the advantage play and Mane waited for the whistle. So Mane and the referee, both of them very patient with each other. And even Riker just withdrew his foul. Very nice of him. Rushi. Here's the pass. Heavy touch. The goal is open. Rushi running behind. Neil. That's a decent through ball, but it's no decent if a run is not being made. Very good from Rushi. Mane. Proper ball control this time. And Mane. Good soul roll drags by him. Pranil times the interception. Tackled over by Dodo. Mane, it seemed like he was trying to replicate the same move Neil was able to make in the first half successfully thrice in a row. But he hesitated and played it in the midfield. Talk about mirror image. Be there for the 90%. Even the amount of step overs, it was a singular step over and no cross followed with it or a shot on target. Micro details in the making. Ayam. Aryan. The ball bounces out. Here's the pass to the left. Tanav carefully to Neil. And there's that tackle from Shola. The accelerating touch was lacking. It was excess, let's just say. Lacking of control, excess of force. Tanav. And now chance for the fourth one, but quickly the ball goes back to the team that's down. Aryan. Well done by him, but it's only a clearance. It's understandable. You're a young squad full of expectations. And you obviously have this defiance of being struck thrice into your goalpost. Neil. Cross. Neil. Sudarshan, that is. Blocked. So Akatsuki down by 3 goals. It's a better result still if it's their final game compared to their previous season's performance. This is a very commendable approach. Neil Sudarshan trying a solo goal. Gets the ball smashed into a defender. Corner kick. And as for the side of Amigos ex Clásicos, this is enjoyment. They've gotten enough goal gap to the point where they can concede, to the point where they can just enjoy passing, dribbling, even time wastage for that record. Aryan. That was very good. Whatever Neil tried. Trying an off-angle shot. And he did so while being mid-air. The tackle works from Mane. Vinay. Dodo. Very good. But away from him. The first part of the dribble, it's very nice to watch. The second part where he doesn't have the ball to himself, just not so nice. Mane. Neil. Aryan with his right foot, which was left behind. Rushi. Controlled by Shola. That's wonderful. Pass on the midfield after a touch, and now it's Vinay through the gap, saved by Neil Sudarshan. It's gone out, corner kick. It's really not a place where dribbling, though Sudarshan is an expert at it. Volley misses from Mane. Vinay. He couldn't control the pace of himself and the ball. Ayam. Tanav. Touch forward. Tanav tries one. Would have been a better outer foot outswerve attempt from him. Looking at the positioning of the defender. Neil, who tried the swing mid-air. 50-50 between Sudarshan and Neil from Amigos. So it's Neil versus Neil practically. Tanav plunged forward with some height by Riker. Ayam. Not a lot of communication by Akatsuki. They don't seem to be very communicative on field. So no sound. But they're decent with their gestures, with the passing. Now that's a good pass. Pranil finds the opening. It's struck the side post and gone out. Kick in. Or it's a goal kick, so that means it was struck on the outer post, is it? And the three whistles confirm a 3-0 victory to Amigos X Clásicos. 3 points to them and a clean sheet. Stellar performance by Shola. Mane nets a tight angle goal. Something that Neil tried in mid-air. And Rushi, who had to make a lot of saves in the first half, barely had any challenge in the second half. 3-0 at full time. We have the next game coming up very soon. It's going to be played between Pune Pioneers and Machad FC. This is the start of Machad FC and Pune Pioneers. The previous game was a 3-0 victory for Amigos X Clásicos, who have one more game to be played. A charge at the top by Charan doesn't work out. Kaushal, deep ball. Is there going to be a shot attempted by Harsh? He's certainly at the window too. He gets a block out instead. With 1 foot inside the Elite Six. Amigos ex Clásicos look to extend that spree of wins. And now let's focus on the game which is underway. Tanmay Kashyap. Pass at the back to KJ, who's the goalkeeper, and Kamal is the goalkeeper for Pune Pioneers. Yashmit fouled upon. Here's the pass, but dispossessed Gopi. Wasn't ready for the resisting part. Pass given. His ball lost by Trigun instantly the moment he gave the pass. Nero Jr. The ball is gone out. Lot of possession and dispossession in this game, even though it's only the first minute. Tackle works. That's Sharan almost getting the ball. Harsh. KJ. Through the gap, but Nero Jr. close to the ball. He hasn't given a pass. These are basic errors. Kaushal. Oh man, what is this passing error? Machad FC as well as Pune Pioneers. There's too many of them. One from Kaushal, one from Nero on the controlling part. Charan, however, has the ball. Nero. Trigun. Poor ball control. Deep ball. Nice cross, but it's blocked, however, by Yashmit. So Machad FC had the numbers. They didn't make it. KJ. This is a poor pass. TK, however, forces a foul upon the opponent if it needs to be. Trigun tackled over. Play on, says the referee. Ritesh runs for it. TK. Long stride and a shot off target. Kamal. Knee to the ball. That's one way to give a pass by Gopi. Slow cross. Kaushal. Ball grip lost. Chance here for Charan. It's on target. KJ saves it. So first shot on target coming from Pioneers. Kick in needs to be taken. Header. Oh, that's it. The side post. And afterwards the rebound doesn't work. Off target from Anish and off target from Charan. Off target with some unluckiness to it. Anish, even with the pushing, TK keeps on rolling. Anish, Trigun, Charan, unexpected pass for him, isn't it? He is positioned more on the inside. Prince, chance for Trigun. He is in speed. Cross blocked. That's done by Gopi. There is still chance available with the left, repelled out by KJ. Poked forward by Kaushal. The clearance is there. Nero, off target. KJ. TK. Trigun. Through the legs and almost. KJ, his clearance is stopped partially by Trigun. Stolen here by Samarth. He didn't get a proper touch of steel. He gets a shot on target at the very least. The rebound, it's in. Nero Jr. 2 rebounds is too much for KJ. 1-0 to Pune Pioneers. Here's the restart. Clearance by Samarth. It's a pass as well. Here's the tackle and Charan. He gets in on target. Appeals for a foul as well. The warning will be given. The advantage was played. Corner kick. Nero. Where does he play this pass? In the space of the D box, and it's in. Headed in by Charan. KJ, he doesn't seem to be a suitable goalkeeper. He just doesn't have the reaction time of one. He's more of a defender, told to be the goalkeeper in the absence of Aman. And yesterday we saw Harsh be the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper change, TK. He'll fill in that spot. Not sure why Machad FC didn't stick to this strategy since the start of the game. KJ. Another passing error. When you see passing error, you just get delighted with the fact that there is a mistake being made on the basic football. Delighted for the fact that this is so easy to fix and improvement. Trigun, where is the turn when you need one? Prince. Prince on target from him. The rebound strike doesn't happen from Anish. A lot of jabs from Nero Jr., but he's being careful about the contact. Now shoulder to shoulder, one on one. Kamal saves it and repelled out. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a snooze fest. Machad FC. When Tanmay Kashyap is playing in the midfield, they see more attack intended. Tanmay Kashyap steps out of the D box. You can see he's confident. There's the man. Moves, finds his way to freedom. The goal is open, but it's not an easy finish. Gopi can certainly get the header. The goalpost doesn't have a lot of height as well. Clearance from Gopi. No ball control from Charan. He does have good awareness of charging up top, Charan. He may not have the ball control or the turnabouts. Samarth, decent header on the jump. Does have a goal with his head. Charan, that is. 2-0 Pioneers in lead. KJ. This is TK now. Chance if you control the ball, and I say if you control the ball. Is this a foul on KJ? It looked like it was. That's a smart pass by TK. The cross blocked. And this is a good save by Kamal. Sticking to the clean sheet as he denies one at point blank. Corner kick. Poked at the back. KJ slams one into Anish. TK, an own goal. Crafted by him. Self-destruction by Tanmay Kashyap. That's the third one for Pioneers. It's come at a rebound. I don't exactly blame Tanmay Kashyap for this goal. But then there is less of the hand from the opponent and more of his play. Why can't Machad FC finish a ball? It's Kamal who lunges forward and takes the ball to himself. Pune Pioneers on a spree. The touch could have been there. Anish. Imagine he squares it up at that high speed into the net. Would have been 4-0. Meanwhile, Machad FC continuously retaliated and repelled off. Done by Kamal. Anish didn't commit to the part of running, so the ball is just not close to him. Here's the pass, a good chance, Machad FC. Try one, Kamal retaliates. And now chance here, 1-on-2. It's too slow. Lacking awareness from Arav. Repelled out by Samar. End of the first half. It's 3-0. Pune Pioneers are in lead at halftime break. Start of the second half is here. 3-0. Pune Pioneers trying to find their proper victory with domination. They could have had so many goals. It's more on the part of mistakes of Machad FC being punished. And now chance here. Harsh gets it away to Aji. Aji's tackle doesn't work on Charan, who tries one. That's a decent effort. Pune Pioneers with the refreshment of the halftime break and the fact that they're 3-0 up ahead. They will try another one. 4-0 attempt from Charan. Stopped by KJ. Tanmay. Ritesh. Good shot, and that's going to hit the side post out of bounds. Saved partially by Kamal. So he has an arm and hand in the bad luck, which might be the proposition for the shot followed by Machad FC's right back. Attempted ball played at the back. Samarthi moved away from the ball, which is very strange. 1-on-1. Tries a finish. Great save here by Kamal. Fantastic. He has denied Gopi from the finishing touch. And there's the fourth one. Right after Kamal saves it. He is crafted one by being the pre-assisting factor for this fourth goal. 4-0 to Pune Pioneers. That was scored by Charan, the latest goal scorer. All the goal scorers are from Pune Pioneers. And there is the fifth one. Right after his teammate yells out, another one please. It's affirmed. Charan, he may not have had the ball, but TK is making fatal mistakes at the back. 5-0 Pune Pioneers. They are writing the goal scoring part of this match day, because there have just not been a lot of goals scored until Classicos played their game and Pune Pioneers played theirs, which is still yet to end. Gopi. Long ball from TK. Controlled by Nero. Here's the pass to Charan. Charan, that was close. Very good. Not on target, however, this time. He already has a hat trick. Good charge up by Arav. Arav and Tanmay Kashyap get into arguments. Unnecessary. Maybe they can play some football instead, because the ball is still Nero. AJ. Samarth, it slipped out of him. There was chance for Ritesh, but Kamal takes the ball under control. Talk about a cross which should not be going in from the first place. Good pass. And on target, the first one from AJ. Machad FC retaliate and return with an answer of their own. They are down by 4 goals gap still. 5-1. First against fifth of Pune Pioneers. Arav. Bit of foul on KJ, but the play on continues. Here's the pass. Kamal retaliates. Good save. And it's unlucky for KJ. No arm to the ball this time by Kamal in the bad luck. Last time there was a side post hit. Kamal had some hand involved in it. Some touch. Ball was slightly in motion during this goal kick from TK. Kamal. TK, an easy catch for him. KJ. KJ's pass. It's a through ball between Harsh and AJ. This match is close to coming to an end. Nero Jr.'s pass. Trigun. This is Arav. And so corner kick. Played at the back by Yashmit. Nero Jr. on target. The volley attempt from Anish goes over the crossbar. First save stands from TK. The second one, it's not necessary because it's not on target. Kaushal. 5-1 looks better than 5-1, I'll tell you that. Stolen here by Arav. By Anish rather. KJ. TK. Very nice from TK, the dribble, but the touch afterwards to move forward is bad. Yashmit. That's poor from Yashmit, and in comes another one from AJ's left. Mistake by Yashmit, punished heavily. Pune Pioneers. A mistake at the back. Totally unnecessary. The dribble which was attempted by Yashmit. Here's the ball tossed up. Kamal punches it out. That's very good from him. He would have maintained a clean sheet, but he only did until the first half. And Kamal grabs it. Chance for Arav. Off target. The lone goal scorer of Machad FC, AJ. He has 2 goals to his name. TK. Ball giveaway from TK to Trigun. Contained back in. And a chance for the hat-trick. Kamal denies it. Good arm to the ball and afterwards the crossbar. So can't exactly call it bad luck. Toe poke on target. TK. Quick arms to change the ball's direction. TK wants to fire one. Off target from TK. Goal kick. Kamal. Here's the pass towards Ritesh. Good pass, Kaushal. No spaces given by Yashmit. That's better defending. Anish. Good save by TK, even though he showed the back to the opponent. Another one by him. Brawl in the D box. Well done by KJ. Still keeps on going after the tackle from Yashmit, but the goal kick is won. So that's good effort from Yashmit. Decent control. The strike is off target. I mean, you get the controlling touch very well, but how do you not get the accuracy at that range? Should increase the confidence. The confident Charan, who's already on a hat-trick, could have gotten a 4th one. Out of field play area. Kamal. Curved away. AJ. He's 1 goal away from a hat-trick. Squared up. Harsh. Impatient from him. The cross was decent from Ritesh. Kamal. Trigun. Good pass. Where is the control? I'm not sure about the technique. There's too many times Charan has done this mistake too, as has Arav. And I've seen it too many times with Pune Pioneers players. Here's the flick. That should have worked. Machad FC could have swerved it into the top corner, but off target. Coming from Ritesh this time. A left-footed attempt. You shouldn't have the ball slipping while standing still without any challenge. On target, Kamal saves it. Clearance from Trigun. It's a partial one. Poked forward, Arav. Off target from Arav. Goal kick. Pass in the midfield. Played at the back by Samarth. Nero. Deep run made here by Samarth. Saved by TK. The danger is still not yet over. Nero Jr. Good pass. Good fake. Arav. Charan off target. The first one was denied very well by TK when he denied Arav. But the second one being a shot off target. That was from Charan. Gopi jumps, doesn't reach. Couple of moves in this game are very questionable. They are mistakes that you just can't make, such as the ball control and the passing errors. KJ, no ball control. Clearance from Kamal. I think it was intended as a through ball too. Through the legs of Trigun while he was guiding his goalkeeper at the back. And he smiles as Pune Pioneers have won the game. 5-2 is the final score. Machad FC lose the game. We are about to see the start of Durga Boys and Forza Snipers. Snipers are in the sky blue and Durga Boys are in the brown. Durga Boys require about 10 to 11 goals to get things on the road of Elite 6. And this is the start of the game. Forza Snipers. Oh, there was a very good strike from Prince. Wobbling effect to the ball as he sees the ball get saved by Yash Sonaune. Kick in. Now there will be movement from the kick in spot. This is Bran. There is a rebounding touch, so Durga Boys will just guard the ball from going out. Kick in. Stolen by Mayur. Mayur tackled over by Prince. And Prince wants this through the legs. A nutmeg shot which is saved by Yash Sonaune. 2 saves already made. Here's the pass and Basper saves it. Very good awareness from him too. Mayur stopped. Great reflexes by Vasper as he extended his left foot to drop down. Got a save out. Nilol. Now we have 2 Mayurs on the field. Mayur from Durga Boys as well. He's wearing number 9. Even the Mayur on Forza Snipers is wearing number 9. Mehul. Vasper. Abhishek. Put out by Ganesh. Prince. Omkar. He got dispossessed later. Mehul. This is read in by Forza Snipers and their attacker. It's on target. Great closure of the legs by Vasper. Another save made by him. To begin with, it was his mistake to play the pass. Patil. Ganesh. Mayur. Sonaune. Ganesh. Patil. Tackled in two by Prince. Sonaune. He has not given the pass properly and Prince takes over the ball. This is one-on-one. It's a good save still by Sonaune. Durga boys, they may be desperate to score a lot of goals because they require the goal difference. But they should be focused on the 3 points first. And they should be more focused on the pacing of the game. Because the pacing of the game seems to be very fast, especially for the first 5 minutes. Great lunge. Here's the strike off target from Prince. I appreciate what Prince is trying to do. He's shooting. He's trying to score. But he's been told to not shoot, which is like asking a shark to not bite. Clearance. And the shark really needs to bite to make a lot of blood out of the opponents. I'm talking about the goal difference factor here. Very fancy touch here by Ganesh Patil. Bran. Vasper. Too much. Yes, Sonaune. It's still nil all. Mayur from Snipers. Lost the ball to Mayur from Durga boys. And this is Mayur from Snipers now. Pranav. Durga boys. Their Mayur tries one cross. Bran watches the ball go out. Vasper. Curves it. Headed down by Patel. The strike doesn't work. Prince, however, tries with his left. So Abhishek, his attempt. It ended up being the rebound ball for Prince. Vasper. Just play. Sonaune. A difficult stretch for Omkar. Mehul. He had a touch. Pranav. A strike going in the skies. And going out for a goal kick. Bran. Mayur loses it against Omkar. Omkar. Blocked at a point blank by Mehul. Mayur. That's very good from Mayur. Snipers. They're trying to find a way and it's Vasper. The free kick has won, however. Vasper. This can still turn out to be favorable because of the corner kick. Mayur. Through the gap to Mehul. It was close to being a goal. Ganesh Patil. Shot off target. And in the central area, Prince. Massive strike, but a better block here by Patil. Toe poke towards the other side. Mehul. Bran. Prince tackled over by two players. Bran. Good patience by Bran. And now he stops the kick in attempt. Very smart. Pranav. It's slow from him. Foul. That was a very lovely feint by Mayur, as was from Omkar in these two attacks from snipers. Mehul, Bran, Abhishek, Prince. Yes, Sonane could have certainly blocked this from being a corner kick. The pace wasn't too much, but ball handling problem. Prince, it's gone out. Goal kick. This is close to being the end of the first half now. Siddhant. Looks like a drop ball will be given. The substitution was done while the play was still on. Mehul, Bran, Mayur from snipers trying to find a way. Bran gets a tackle out. And now this is chance. 2-on-1. Pranav blocks it. He uses his arms to protect a shot from his friendly teammate, aka Mayur from snipers. Vasper. That's a better pass. Mayur from snipers. Ganesh. Off target. That is upsetting for Durga boys who desperately need so many goals. And now the time is running out. Turned in by Prince. Curved away by Yaswanavne. So this has gone out. Mehul. Vasper. Good header on the retaliation part. Poked out. Vasper. Decent curvature. The header is good from Ganesh to repel this ball away from Prince. Good pass on the inside. That was from Abhishek. Bran. Lot of height. Prince off target. At this point it does look desperate from Durga boys. Given at the back by Pranav. Ganesh Patil. The pass is stopped by Mehul. Mayur from snipers. Ganesh Patil. This is Siddhant now. Vasper. Good header by Patil to repel the ball away from Mayur of Durga boys. The tackle works from Mayur. It's gone out, however. Kick in. Siddhant. Prince. Vasper. Bran. And this is good. Taken by Mayur, who's the man blocking. Yaswanavne. That was close to being the ball hitting the camera. Topok. Siddhant. Mayur. One player to go up against and he might use his left foot. It's off target. A real break for Forza snipers. Couldn't be coveted in as a goal. Vasper. Bran. Flicked up back. And that is the end of the first half. A goalless draw for the time being. Half-time score 0-all. This is the start of the second half. Forza Snipers nil, Durga Boys nil. Mayur, Mehul, Vasper, Bran onto the other side, but Mehul did not move. Ball possession shifts at the kicking spot. Mayur tried to give it to Omkar. Prince, a good read by Mayur from Snipers, blocking the pass. Pranav, he has gotten very less ball touches. The passes aren't there from him. He had a chance, however, to play the pass, to play the goal scoring pass. Pranav from Snipers. And Mayur, of course, who has been such a good player for Snipers, keeps on trying. Prince, toe poke, off target. That's a bit selfish from Prince. Yes, Sonaune. Mehul. It's gone out. Great runabout. Abhishek. Prince. Off target once again. Prince. So many of these shots starting to go off target. We have had quite the day. Here's the pass chance and finally in by Prince, who has been trying resiliently. First goal for Prince, first one for Durga Boys. They wanted this goal from a long time. Prince has about 7-8 shots, 6 of them off target, one of them saved. And now this is finally on target and a goal. Very nice from Ganesh Patil, lovely foot. And they could have had an equalizer right off the celebrations of Durga Boys. So Snipers aren't to be underestimated. Mehul. Vasper. Headed forward by Prince. A clearance fails and Abhishek top corner not going in. Goal kick. Why didn't he hit the top corner at that range? Maybe it was the duration of air time, the reason why the top corner was struck by Abhishek. He wanted to keep it down. He tried to. Mehul. Omkar. Good chance. Tackle back. And this is Prince coming in with an elbow. Abhishek down on the ground. Still tries to keep the ball in play. Yasonaune. Prince. He's playing this game fiercely. Ganesh. Mayur. He is overspeeding and overheating Prince. Prince. On target and scorches. Prince, a great celebration, 2-0. He wants to hide his face because he wants to hide his identity from the score sheet. But he can't after doubling his tally. I love that celebration. Very enjoyable. Anonymity, and now chance here with the volley, but put out by Ganesh. It's going out. Saved off by Ganesh Patil. Corner kick. There's the kick in. Abhishek toe pokes it. Prince with the left block. Done here by Ganesh Patil. Amazing. The pass wasn't given by Mayur. Prince was asking for it. Mayur from Durga Boys would have made him the hat trick. Prince through the legs and saved by the goal line's grace. Amazing by Sonaune. This one doesn't need a VR check. Bran. A save and a side post later. A kick in. There was a save made. It's a Durga Boys kick in. Played on the inside. A knee to the ball could have done it from Abhishek. Sonaune. Mayur against Mehul. He does get past him. Very good from Mehul. Foul. A warning has been given to Abhishek. Abhishek has been told by the referee to move away from the ball, otherwise a card will be given. There's the ball, headed forward. Pranav, he's not very good with the headers, is he? It's a simple error without being pressured. Vasper. Goal kick. I'm not sure what the picture of the final table is going to look like today. I have just no idea. Here's the pass. Mayur. On the edge of the D box by Sonaune. And he has given the ball to Pranav. This is good. Left foot jab attempt from Mayur. Foul. Lob pass not working from Abhishek. I mean, good awareness by the defenders of Snipers. This would have been the through ball for Prince, who is on one goal away from hat-trick. Bran. Prince. Tackle works from Pranav. Kick in. The ball stays in play. Bran. Not the best loft ball. Vasper still on a clean sheet. Here's the pass. Played at the back. Ganesh didn't give it properly to Omkar. Vasper. Siddhant fills in for the spot of Abhishek. They have had some fatiguing consecutive games. Snipers, even though the score is 2-0, they have been a tough opponent too. And yesterday, the 3-all score against Panna Boys. Punched away by Sonaune. Ball goes on the left wing. Played on the inside. Mayur given a header by Patil. Bicycle kick. That was nice from Mayur. The latching of the ball doesn't happen. But if it did, certainly the possibility of a bicycle kick was there. Patil. Him and Prince. A hefty duel in the air. That was actually a good idea. The execution short of the glory that bicycle kick usually delivers. Sniper still down. No run being made here by Mayur of Durga Boys. Ganesh Patil runs into a player. Mehul gets the tackle out. This can still work, but loss of pace control and balance for Mayur from Durga Boys. After Mehul tells his teammate that it's a kick in and the line foul doesn't happen. Bran, Prince, saved here by Sonaune. Prince, good read, and the bottom corner, it's denied by Sonaune. Fantastic. Very quickly he drops down, makes the save. Bran, Ganesh. Why is he giving the pass behind when Omkar wants to run up front? That's a counter-attack move lost by the squad who could have taken it up. There is the ball from Vasper, not in the range of Abhishek. Kick in. Yes, Sonaune. Mayur. And this pass taken by Bran. So counter-attack. It's cut off. Siddhant. He substituted in and he's still not fresh of energy. But maybe this is the outcome of playing back-to-back matches everywhere in this entire summer and now the start of monsoon. You can imagine some players be tired because it's been a long season, but then it's World Cup season 2. So technically the season's end is delayed by 2.5 months. Prince. And Prince! What a save that is by Yasonane as the ball was wobbling. Good punch. Kick in. That's the ball for Pranav. Good vision by Omkar. Corner kick fetched. But it should have been an attempt at the very least against Vasper. And now chance with the left foot, off target by Mayur. Corner kick one. A clear chance to score, but Vasper is down on the ground. A delayed strike would have done it. Ganesh misses the chance. Here's the break. Durga Boys, can they make it 3-0? It's Bran who crosses it. Yasonane sticks to the ground, saves it. Mehul. That's a good shoulder between the ball and the player. Mehul. Bran. Slowing down the game a bit. Mayur from Durga Boys. And on target. Deflected out by the goalkeeper. Corner kick. Very well taken. It's on the edge of the line. Prince sets it up. Bran! It's a good lunge out save by Yasonane. So many saves. Innumerable saves here by Yasonane. He's done so much. But he can only do so much as a goalkeeper as they're still down by 2 goals. Attack force a bit lacking. Prince. Bran. Let go. That doesn't work. Mayur, it's his mistake. Retreat help is there. Pranav loses the ball. And those 3 whistles will conclude it. Durga Boys 2-0 victory to them. It came at a price of sanity and physical presence. They are emotional after this win. 3 points to them. His pain is over for them. And hugs, as seen on the midfield, tight between Abhishek and Prince. You know the emotion is costly when it's rare. Exotic stuff by Durga Boys, who have had an amazing season. They may have just done enough to qualify for Elite 6. And the rest of the outcomes out of the other games, it just may have paved their way to it. The 3-all game yesterday against Panna Boys, it has paid off handsomely. This is the beauty of football. This is the beauty of Elite Premier League. And this time, loudly as they roar from the team huddle, it's Amigos ex Clásicos who want to put their final foot into the Elite Six by taking off the 3 points, and they are to take it off against Razerbacks. Forza Razerbacks in the tint pink and blue. And here's the start. The kick is not very good. An awkward start as Shola just kicks it out. Goal kick. Amigos ex Clásicos. It just might make it to Elite Six. Vedant Bhosle. Shola. Shola moves the ball forward. Shola, it's out. Daksh. Toe pokes it and a chance for Vedant Bhosle, but Rushi. A great save. This save is very important. One of the final few saves we'll see from Rushi if they want to make it to Elite Six. Because the group stage, this is the final regular season match day. Elite Six is the different and the second phase of group stage. Rushi, another denial. Wonderful. Rushi. Adi. Has been involved with couple of errors even in the previous games. Adi, that is. So he really needs to keep his head and space up in the game. Daksh. Controlled by Shola. And Daksh clears it. It could have been played as a pass to Vedant Bhosle, was asking for it, but with Mane around his right, he doesn't really want to risk it. Let's just go with that. Adi. Rushi. Squared up to Adi. Adi's pass to Mane, who's been armed with greatness in this season. Mane tries one. I thought he wouldn't shoot there because he was off balance, but he does so anyway. Shola moves forward and the angle is tight, but Arya saves it. Good denial by Arya to Shola. Rushi. Shola. Mane. Mane maintains his power and presence. Vinay wants to cool things down. Mane through the legs, but to whom? I mean, call it an unintentional advantage, but it's not that intentional because of Bhaskar's clearance. Mane. So this is qualification from Durga boys. I asked them, the celebration, it was certainly for it. A sense of relief, the hugs of joy and commitment and camaraderie. Here's a strike from Rushi. He's going to aim it at the already qualified Durga boys. That's not very good since they need the qualification too. Arya meanwhile, goal kick. Headed forward. Anish Yadav involved with the shoulder push without having intention towards the ball. Why didn't he aim the ball, says the referee. If he can shoulder the player, he can certainly get the header too. Dodo wins the free kick. And here's the free kick taken quickly. One person in the wall. It does it. Shola. Adi. Down on the ground still. Through the legs, and now there's a break. Rushi, it's a clean open goal, but Vedant Bhosle, of all the days today, up against Amigos ex Clásicos, he would have made a name for himself just like Strix have earlier today evening. Let gone by Arya as well as Daksh. Goal kick. Arya. Headed forward. Anish Yadav. Mane, dangerous when he has the ball. This is Dodo with the left. It's on target. Clearance from Bhaskar. It's not a convincing one, but Vedant Bhosle is zoned away by Adi. And this is ball takeover for Vinay. Good chop. Rebounded off. That's good, but it's not enough. Mane moves. And the tackle works from Anish Yadav. So kick in to Mane. Dodo did not move in space in time. I mean, there was a certain thing working in sync when Mane was played a similar ball to Shola in the previous game. So Dodo, because he doesn't have a lot of play time in this squad of Amigos ex Clásicos, he perhaps isn't aware of the potential of their through balls. You saw Rushi give that amazing ball which didn't end up being a goal. Oh, but he is put up under heavy pressure by Vedant Bhosle. Kick in. Vedant Bhosle. This is a giveaway, is it? Bhaskar is behind the players. And Mane evades. Mane keeps on moving. He tries one. Arya. It's in. Dodo. The heroic man. Dodo nets it in after Mane supplies him a great cross. There wasn't a lot of help for Razerbacks at the back. This is Vinay. Good foot between the ball as he intercepts. And one of the most important things in this game is that between Mane and Dodo, it didn't work out earlier, but they made it work on the next occasion. So this team keeps on evolving. And there is chance for Mane once again, who plays it on the inside. It's over the crossbar. Off target from Shola. Goal kick. Deep ball. Rushi. Mane! A direct volley. Even though it's uncomfortable, he can do anything. He's capable of so much more. He keeps on pushing his potential. It's like the roof of his limits is just something that keeps getting breached time and time again. And now there's a steal. It's Mane. This time it didn't approach. Was it an expected strike from his teammate who stole the ball? Nice flick. Atharva Mane. That's 4 from him. A side foot properly would have done it. He tried to go for the lace technique. Wasn't that obvious. But even a perfectionist can make mistakes. Mane, good tackle once again. There it is. He wins the ball for his team. It's further helped by Vinay. Good positioning by Shola. They'll cool it down. Rushi. Shola. Close control. Shola chops to the right. Vinay. Great patience. Rushi. There is no movement made here. That's a mistake by Rushi. He's played the pass without looking. And I blame him for not scanning and even playing the pass. But it's all jokes. It sometimes just happens. You instinctively, without looking, just do things. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Shola, onto the other side. A running strike can certainly be made, but Adi pushed over. Vedant Bhosle. Big stretch. Ambiguous. Arya. Clearance by him. Most of the players are moving out to the right. There's almost nobody on the left of Amigos. Finally, there are some players. Shreya. Anish Yadav. Arya. This is going out. Goal kick from Rushi. Headed down by Daksh. Intervening touch of Shola, but he is taken care of, dispossessed. Ball needs to be played at the back. And dispossessed. Amigos ex Clásicos trying. Dodo, flick finish. Arya reads it. Good awareness. You have Isaac playing for Razerbacks, who's playing as the right winger or right attacker. Deep ball, Rushi. Arya. It's gone out. Shola. That's Neil getting dispossessed. A mistake that can be punished. Isaac tries to go for it. He didn't swerve the ball into the opponent, did he? And now Rushi with the footwork. But Vedant is going on the goal. It's bounce off. Spin to the ball. There is some block. The referees want to be more strict. They're trying to approach, getting inside the field and telling, give the ball where it needs to be done. But this is something, let's just go with this. In India, in Pune, wherever these games are being played, in PCMC, we can be better if we push each other. It's already gone out from Neil. And this can only happen if our core principles and core fundamentals of football are good. That's the whole idea. Yes, you should do what is necessary in tough games, but you that as a regular habit, you grow to receive the fruits of it in the long term, and this is something very big and generational. Now here's the kick in for Forza Razerbacks. This is about to be the end of the first half, by the way. Good gap found here by Anish Yadav, but Bhaskar dispossessed. Vedant Bhosle takes over the ball presence. Rushi. It's end of the first half. One zero. Start of the second half is upon Amigos ex Clásicos, who are looking to get in the Elite Six. They almost have made their way, and here's a block. They try one. Neil the rebound. Razerbacks down by a single goal. Atharo Mane. Here's the pass. Dodo has a goal scored thanks to Mane. Mane smashes this ball. The timing misses. Here's the break. Anish Yadav. Vedant Bhosle. It was a decent ball for Sameep. Was a decent ball. It's now a goal kick. This is Rushi. Rushi. So that was played to Shrey. Shreya, however it is called. There's so many variations to similarly written words in our Indian culture with regard to names. So there's the goal kick from Rushi. Tackle works from Vedant Bhosle, but the header from Mane is good. It creates some distance between him and Anish. That was about to be a mistake. Point of convergence in this game. Rushi. It's just gone out. Once again, close to hitting to the camera. Played at the back by Shreya. Rushi. Has crossed the line. Arya. Mistake. Vedant Bhosle speeding onward. But the tackle works. Here's the cross. There's nobody at the back. It was only Anish Yadav running parallelly alongside Vedant Bhosle. Here's the big throw. Anish. Mane. Good shielding by Mane. A goal kick. Rushi. It slices off his teammate's thigh. Shola's that is. Vedant Bhosle. Shola. The room core creativity is now, and he finds the nutmeg pass. Here's an opportunity. Dodo. Tight angle. Selfish attempt. He should have crossed it. He wasn't even at a distance from where he could have shot to the bottom post or the near post top corner. You know, the sections of the goal post. Shola. Trouble dribbling. Bad manners. To kick the ball away. To throw it away. But it's understandable since Amigos ex Clásicos are so close to what they need to do. Away from Mane's range, so he smashes it away. Shola, he's losing more and more reliability. He's making a couple of mistakes now. Mane. Mane on the verge of finding the top corner to the summit for the second goal. Would have been one of the most prolific goals of this season. Shreya lost his grip. Sameep tried to keep the ball in play. Anish. And this is a good steal. Shola is making impact. It was marginally going on target until that save. So nicely done by Arya. Rugved. Buttery movement and Rugved. It's blocked, however, by Daksh. Vedant Bhosle gets the ball on the inside. Handball appeals have been affirmed too. There's a warning given to Neil as well for the push about on Vedant Bhosle. Bhaskar. Bhaskar onto the other side. It's actually a good ball. Who is going to read this kind of ball from Razerbacks? Little less power will do it, but Rushi, that was nice too. Shola won't get a touch. Vedant Bhosle to Arya. Vedant Bhosle. The ball has taken a bounce, so knee to the ball works from Mane. One-on-one Rugved. How do you shoot it out of target? That's pathetic. You are 3 yards away from shooting it into the goal. You're closer than shooting it to the goal. Then you are closer to miss it. Off target from Bhaskar's left. Goal kick. Ball to Rishi. And I say I give the ball because there's nobody there to give the ball, which is stuck in the behind post at Ascend Arena. Here's the break for Vedant Bhosle, who might want to play the pass. It's a save by Rishi. Good read. Tangled effect on the ball with the players. Rishi has repelled this one. Great stuff by Vedant Bhosle. I admire what he created for his team. Would have been the heart attack equalizer for Amigos ex Clásicos, but I think they are making it even with a draw. I don't know the story of the table. It's getting updated very vividly, and this is the goal kick. Neil given a very difficult ball. Rishi really needs to reduce the pace on the ball. It can be more lofted and less power. Anish Yadav lost the ball. This is run about by Shola, who's been tackled into. Sameep. Good job by Sameep. He didn't make a foul. And even forced a mistake out of the opponent. That can be Sameep. It's a ball on the chest if he jumps and realizes. I'm not sure why he's raising his foot. It says grazed right past him, right around him, by his eyesight and his eye level. Mane, smart, put out by Arya. Vedant Bhosle, he wants to control the ball first. Rugved, falling pass. This is chance onto the other side. This can be Neil, who is turning left and right. But great read by Bhaskar, who is patient, unwavering. He's only moving slightly. He's only moving marginally, not committing. Arya, another denial by him. Well done. Goal kick. Arya might be looking for Anish Yadav. And this is controlled by Sameep, who might go for this. Sameep tries a toe poke. Anish has a partial block. How is this? His own teammate making the block. Anish Yadav had the final touch. Headed forward. So finally the confusion is clear. Bhaskar. He can always play this pass to Arya. Arya. And that was close to being on target. Rishi, great reflexes. Suddenly a ball encroaches in front of the goalpost. His reaction time was very good. Atharo Mane. Vinay. Vinay. It's obviously a foul. Denial of turn for Vinay. Even though it's a soft contact, it's very precise by Anish Yadav to not allow Vinay from turning. Ball thrown away. Goal kick. Rishi. Vinay. Daksh. Defensive header. Sameep. I mean, that's a good pass by Anish. Doesn't have full ball control over there. Rushi. Very well done. Mane. Mane is playing more defensive than ever in any of the fixtures because he really wants to defend. And he's more focused on shielding. Takes up onto two players. Well done by Atharva Mane. Rushi clears the ball. Atharva Mane has given a pass. Rugved. Great save here by Arya. Fantastic. Rugved has lost a shot to get up to 2 goals. He should have at least have scored one of them. But the fact that one of them was off target and this one was denied by Arya. Let's go with it. If and ors. But not what you would expect at Elite Premier League. All those imaginary statements, those small words, they do not matter. Only thing that matters is the reality, and the reality is 1-0 right now. Razerbacks. They have a pass coming in. Rugved, after he had a chest touch and a knee. Mistake on the wing by Daksh. Off target once again. Rugved, the accuracy game today in the second fixture is just not working out for him. Slicing header. A call out from behind would have worked. That is the duty of Rushi or else the centre back, whoever wants to take this header. It's more on the goalkeeper, however, in 6-a-side. And that is it. Amigos ex Clásicos take the 3 points and the 2 foot of theirs into the Elite 6. I said they had 1 foot in the Elite 6. But now both of their feet have made it to Elite 6. This is congratulation for them and exaltation because in their debut season they have put on the qualification purpose to work. They have achieved it. A sensational emotional runs through their veins as well as their heart. We'll head into the final game now. It is going to be played between Smurfs and GoPro FC. Let's go about it. This is the final game at PMC with regard to the first group stage. Elite 6 is the second group stage. And one of the most important factors remains that PCMC is still up for the unscrambling part. The whole points table. We'll have a full picture at the end of this game in a couple of hours, followed with a weekend which will be full of celebrations and cutting emotions for a couple of teams. The entire bubble of Elite Premier League is about to pop, at least for PMC.